What is going on, guys? Panther here, and we are bringing you our BBL Week 9 game against Blue and his San Diego State Azelfs. So this game is late. My apologies. I've had a very, very busy weekend when I normally record these matches. Got a new puppy, so it's been quite a time. Not only finding time to record, but finding quiet time to record because she's not liking her crate right now very much. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and not waste any time, dive right on into this battle here. So, Blue's got a very scary team. He's a very talented battler, too. He, I believe he won the BBL last season. He has a very good record this season as well. I think he's 5-3 at the time of this video, or at the time of this match, I'm sorry. So, I knew there was a strong chance of us having to play in playoffs. Did not exactly want to spend a lot of time team building this week because I knew rematch was pretty likely. We're 6-3 at this point, or 6-2 at this point. Have a very, very good shot at making the playoffs, somewhere in the middle of the pack. So I know the rematch is pretty likely here. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive into the battle. Let me break down my team real quick. I have a special Kirim here with Haban Berry to try to catch that Zard. I have Life Orb 3 attacking Mewtwo. I have a Defiant attack invested in Polion, Life Orb Roserade with T-Spikes, Rocky Helmet, Intimidate Crocodile, and then Scarf Tornadus. So, yep, let's go ahead and rock into it here. So looking at his team, I'm afraid of the Zora lead here. Zora really does a number to my team, so I want to go and lead off with the Crocodile. And kind of scout and see what this thing is exactly. So he ends up leading off with Crobat, and I know that's fair here. So yeah, we're going to be able to get our rocks here turn 1. His hazard removal is the Crobat. So unless he's like Taunt or something, that's the only way he's going to prevent that. If he wants to U-turn out, that's fine. I'm going to take a little bit of chip damage, but he's going to take Rocky Helmet, and then he's going to have to take rocks on the following turn when he comes back in. So that's just what we're going to do as he goes out to Ruby the Groudon. So Groudon's in. This thing is really tough to switch into for my team. I don't have a fire resist. My dragon doesn't resist it, and my water doesn't resist it. So fire types have really been kind of a pain point for me this season. And this isn't even a fire type, but you know, Lava Plume and Sun doesn't feel good, nor does Fire Punch. So yeah, he makes a good read here turn 1 and goes for the Rock Tomb, and it does a lot of damage. So I'm just going to get some damage off here, go for the Grass Knot on it. If it's Rindo, it's Rindo. That is what it is. I need to get some damage on this thing from Mewtwo to be able to take it out. Even Life Orb, Unnerve, Ice Beam does not do enough to this thing. So he's going to be able to take me out with Rock Tomb on the following turn, but we were able to get some good chip on it. So down goes Tornadus. Unfortunate, but it did its job and got some damage in on that Groudon. And now Mewtwo comes out, and I'm going to go for the Grass Knot. I said Ice Beam earlier, but I definitely have the Grass Knot. It does like 90% to this thing. So, like I said, I needed some chip there. So, yeah, we're going to go for the Grass Knot. I would have went for Psy Strike because Psychic looks really clean against his team, but he was out of range of it 100% of the time, and I wasn't about to lose my Mewtwo to something crazy like a Precipice Blade, so you know, something like that. So in comes the Clef. Clef is pretty annoying to deal with, but I do have Roserade, which should be able to switch into it unless it's like Flamethrower in the Sun. That would hurt, but yep, he's going to go on out into the Crobat here, or make a good double into Crobat here, predicting my Roserade to come in. But I do have a switch in for this if he wants to defog. I have my Polion, which has Defiant, so going to be able to get the attack boost if that is what he wants to go for. So he's going to go for the defog, and yep, we're going to go ahead and get that clean Defiant boost off, and Empoleon now looks like a threat with his +2 attack against this team. So the rocks are gone. It would be tough to get them back up against his team currently, since the Crocodile's already taken a little bit of chip. So he's just going to U-turn out on my Waterfall, I do believe, because nothing really wants to switch into the Waterfall here at this point. He goes out to Cobalion, who is going to be able to take this Waterfall quite nicely. Because remember, that's +2 Waterfall, and I have a lot of attack investment. Goes to the CC. I am Choppleberry, however, and yeah, Gets off some good damage on me with that. I'm going to go for the +2 Earth. I'm not keeping my eye on +2. This thing is -1. And yeah, this is Shuka. I really thought this was going to pick up the KO here, but as you can see, it does just miss out on it. So I don't know his investment. I don't know if it was a roll or anything like that, but it doesn't really matter. I can go into Mewtwo pretty safely because he's not going to do anything but CC here again. So yeah, he's going to close combat as Mewtwo comes out, and Mewtwo's going to be able to eat that up. And man, these turns are moving really slow. And now I'm going to go for the Psy Strike because he has really no switch-ins into that. So yeah, there's a big Psy Strike coming off. The animation of this thing still looks so clean. And we're going to pick up a nice kill on the Cobalion here. So Cobalion's gone. He's going to go out into the Zeraora now, and I don't want to stay in on the potential knockoff, so I'm definitely going to switch out here and go out into Crook. And I do believe he does knock me off here. Almost positive he does. Yep, there's the knockoff. So there goes my Rocky Helmet. Crook was really pressured a lot this match because it was my check for this thing as well as Megazard. So yeah, it's it had a lot of work here to do. So he's gonna make the switch out. In comes the Zard X on my Stealth Rock, as I'm able to get my rocks back up here. So he makes a good play and gets Zard in, and so he can go ahead and get Mega Evolved. So at least he's not taking 50% of the rocks when he comes in. As I'm just going to go ahead and go out into my Kyurem. So yep, he's actually going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here on this turn. Let's see. Figured really would potentially Dragon Dance in regular form. It's not a required rule to Mega Evolve, so I really thought he would probably D-Dance up in regular form and try to put some pressure on my team. But yeah, he goes for the Wisp on my Kyurem and misses. I'm special Kyurem, so it wouldn't have mattered that much just for residual. But I did not think he would stay in. I thought he would fear the Choice Scarf and go out into the Clefable as I double into Roserade there, and he does not. He just stays in and goes ahead and Will-O-Wisp. And I think he Flare Blitzes here. Yeah, so I make a bit of an over prediction there. So yep, he's going to go ahead and Flame Charge up. So yep, this is where Rocky Helmet would have been nice, but yep, now he's going to Flare Blitz, and this does not take me out, I do believe. Oh, yep, it does take me out. Yep, so down goes Crocodile. And this thing is +1 right now. I'm looking fairly scary. So now I'm going to go back out into Kyurem. I do have my Haban Berry, so I'm not too fearful of this thing, as he's just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here. So we're going to go ahead and drop that Clean Draco though and kill one of the biggest threats to my team, because that's going to blow this thing away, as it does. So down goes the Zard. And now we have a chance if Mewtwo can do some work. If we can get rid of the Zeraora, I feel a whole lot better about my chances here. So in comes the Zeraora again. And like I said, this thing is just a huge problem. So we go ahead. I believe I sack off Empoleon here. Yeah, got into Empoleon to sack it off. I believe he bulk up. Yeah, he bulks up. So there's the bulk up from the Zeraora. And this thing's actually a huge problem for my team. Just a really nice speed tier. Guarantees the outspeed by Mewtwo. And he's just going to go for that clean Drain Punch and recover all that health back. So down goes my Empoleon. And now I'm forced to go out into my Kyurem to threaten him out. Actually, no, I don't. No, I'm not. Because I do live the +1 knockoff. So yeah, I'm sorry. I played this match like 2 weeks ago, guys. And for those of you that have not noticed, I have been taking a little bit of a hiatus from Mons recently. But yeah, gonna go off and fire a big Leaf Storm off. But yeah, so we're out of range of that +1 knockoff with Roserade. So that, and I went into him so it wouldn't allow him to Drain Punch me. I don't, if I remember right, I was calculating with the Life Orb still. That Leaf Storm would kill, but it is what it is there. He's going to preserve the Zora. It's a very fair play on his part. But I can still win with a combination of Mewtwo and Kyurem here at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and fire off the Earth Power here. Looking back, I probably should have just Ice Beamed, but the Drain Punch recovery at +1, I was thinking it would put me out of range. So, yep, now I can go ahead and fire off the Ice Beam here, and that's going to kill the Groudon. So down goes Groudon. I need to dump Roserade as well here. Off the layout. There it is. And in comes the Clefable now. Now his Clefable set was a strange one. Gonna go out into Mewtwo here though. Predicting the Moonblast. I can live the Moonblast and recover it up on non-invested. So yep, he's gonna go straight for the Moonblast, and unfortunately he gets a Spatak drop here, which makes it harder on me because I've got to try to put in some work with Mewtwo here, and that -1 special attack is really not helping things. So he's going to go ahead and click Moonblast here again just to get some damage off on me, trying to put me in range of the Zora. So the Zora is real win con at this point. If he can do enough to my Mewtwo, then he'll be in really good shape. So I'm going to go ahead and recover up again. I can stall this thing out, so to speak, as that is just what I do. And he's going to click the yellow color here and get a T-Wave off on my Mewtwo. So makes it even harder now to try to do this. So I'm -1 special attack, so I make the decision, I believe it's here on this play, to go out into my Kyurem. Yeah. So I'm going to try to win this game with my Mewtwo. So I'll go out into Kyurem here. And he's going to go for the Moonblast. Found out with these calcs that he was primarily specially defensive. So there's another special attack drop on the Kyurem, which is unfortunate because I'm just looking for damage here at this point on the Clefable. And as you can see, that's definitely not enough damage. So there's the Moonblast to finish off the Kyurem. And unless I get incredibly lucky here, things are looking pretty grim for Mewtwo just to be able to carry me. Calcs are saying the Psy Strike is going to do somewhere around 60% to a physically defensive Clefable. So I'm just going to go and click it here as he goes for the Moonblast. And thankfully this time he does not get a special attack drop. I'm going to go for a big Psy Strike, and it is going to blow away this Clefable. I've never seen a Clefable die so quickly before. But yeah, the Life Orb recoil is going to work against me now, as he's just going to be able to go out into the Zora and finish me off with a knockoff. So really good game to you, Blue. Hopefully we will get another chance to battle out in playoffs. But yeah, sorry again guys for this battle being so late here at this point. Like I said, just trying to play catch up this week. But yeah, so we've got one more week left of the BBL. I have not even uploaded APA week 7 at this point. Could potentially be uploading that still. I don't want to spoil it in case I do at this point. But yeah, just been feeling kind of burnout on Mons recently, so to speak. So kind of hit my midlife Mons crisis, I guess. But yeah, really good game to you, Blue. Good luck in your final game. I don't know if you've clinched playoffs at this point, but I believe we have. We're 6-3 now. I think we're 2 games up on like the lowest spot, so I don't think they can catch me. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. We should resume things as normal this coming up weekend. So this battle is just going to be up whenever I can get it up this week, and then it should just be up like normal APA Saturday. We've got the APA draft analysis for the 3rd part coming Sunday, and then finally our final BBL regular season match next Monday. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.